The US dollar, a symbol of global dominance, the world's primary reserve currency. Its influence on global trade and finance is unparalleled. The Japanese yen, a symbol of strength, a cornerstone of the global financial system. For decades, it has been a beacon of stability, its value a reflection of Japan's economic prowess. But now a shadow falls upon the yen, its future uncertain. The yen's story is deeply intertwined with international trade. It is a major player in the global market. Its value influences economies worldwide. From the bustling factories of China to the tech hubs of California, the yen's fate resonates. Its potential decline is a cause for concern. The world watches with bated breath. Will the yen weather this storm? Or will its fall send shockwaves through the global economy? The answers to these questions have profound implications. They will shape the financial landscape for years to come. Japan's economy, once a powerhouse, now faces headwinds. Growth has stagnated. Deflationary pressures persist. These internal struggles weaken the yen. They erode confidence in its stability. Adding to the strain is Japan's rapidly aging population. This demographic shift has far-reaching consequences. It leads to a shrinking workforce and increased social welfare costs. These factors put additional pressure on the already strained yen. External forces also play a role. Global uncertainty, fueled by geopolitical tensions, casts a shadow on the yen. Investors seeking safe havens move away from the Japanese currency. This flight of capital further weakens its position. The situation is complex. The factors at play are interconnected and multifaceted. But one thing is clear, the yen is at a crossroads. Its future hangs in the balance. The global financial system is a complex web. Currencies are interconnected. The fate of one impacts the others. This intricate dance of finance is delicate. Disruptions in one area can have ripple effects across the globe. The yen and the US dollar share a particularly close relationship. They are the world's most traded currency pair. This makes their connection particularly sensitive. Weakness in one can easily spill over to the other. A yen collapse would send shockwaves through this delicate system. It would trigger a cascade of consequences. These consequences would be felt far beyond the borders of Japan. They would impact markets and economies worldwide. The interconnected nature of global finance means that no nation is an island. The yen's fate is intertwined with the fortunes of currencies around the world. Understanding this interconnectedness is crucial for navigating the turbulent waters of the global economy. A potential collapse of the yen is not merely a Japanese issue. It is a global concern. Its impact would be felt far and wide. Economies interconnected with Japan would be particularly vulnerable. The interconnectedness of global trade means that a yen collapse would disrupt supply chains. This disruption would lead to higher prices for consumers worldwide. Inflation, already a concern in many countries, could spiral further. Investors too would feel the tremors. Uncertainty in the currency markets would lead to volatility. This volatility would make it difficult for businesses to plan and invest. Global economic growth would likely slow. The potential consequences are far-reaching. The stakes are high. The world watches and waits, hoping for the best but bracing for the worst. The yen's fate has implications for us all. The fragility of power, challenges to the dollar. The US dollar has long reigned supreme as the world's reserve currency, but even this titan faces challenges. Its dominance, once unquestioned, is now being tested. One major concern is the United States' massive national debt. This debt continues to grow. It raises questions about the long-term stability of the dollar. Investors are increasingly wary. Adding to the uncertainty are geopolitical tensions. The United States' use of sanctions as a foreign policy tool has backfired in some cases. These actions have led some nations to seek alternatives to the dollar. This undermines its global standing. The dollar's position, though still strong, is not unassailable. Its future is uncertain. The world is changing. The global balance of power is shifting. The dollar's dominance is no longer a foregone conclusion. Sanctions, a double-edged sword. Sanctions have long been a tool of foreign policy. They are intended to punish and deter, but their effectiveness is debatable. And their unintended consequences can be significant. In recent years, the United States has increasingly used sanctions as a weapon. It has targeted countries deemed adversaries. These actions have had mixed results. In some cases, they have backfired. One unintended consequence has been the emergence of alternative financial systems. Countries seeking to circumvent sanctions have explored new ways to trade and transact. This undermines the dominance of the dollar-based system. The use of sanctions is a complex issue. They are a blunt instrument. They often cause collateral damage. Their long-term impact on the global financial system is uncertain. But one thing is clear: they have the potential to reshape the landscape. Navigating uncertain waters. The global economy is sailing in uncharted waters. The old certainties are gone. The future is uncertain. The potential collapse of the yen is just one symptom of this broader trend. In this environment, agility is key. Countries and businesses must be prepared to adapt to changing circumstances. Flexibility will be crucial for navigating the choppy waters ahead. Cooperation, too, will be essential. Global challenges require global solutions. Countries must work together to address the underlying issues that threaten the stability of the financial system. The path forward is not clear. But by embracing adaptability and cooperation, the world can weather the storm and emerge stronger on the other side. A new world order? Potential future scenarios. The potential collapse of the yen raises profound questions about the future of the global financial order. Will the dollar maintain its dominance, or will a new system emerge? One possibility is a multipolar world. In this scenario, several currencies would vie for dominance. The euro, the yuan, and other regional currencies could gain prominence. This would lead to a more fragmented, but potentially more stable system. Another possibility is the emergence of a new global reserve currency. This currency could be backed by a basket of commodities or by a global institution. It would offer a more stable and equitable alternative to the current system. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the old order is being challenged. The world is moving towards a new financial reality. The question is, what will that reality look like? A call for stability. The potential collapse of the Japanese yen is a stark reminder of the fragility of the global financial system. It is a call to action. We must address the underlying weaknesses that threaten our collective economic well-being. The challenges are great, but so too is our capacity for innovation and cooperation. By working together, we can build a more resilient and equitable financial system. A system that works for everyone, not just a select few. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Let us work together to create a more stable and prosperous future for all.